Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. I'm WTV's Cooper Ragle, coming to you from my bedroom on day 9 of the Frisco ISD COVID-19 e-learning system. With all the global pandemic tensions, studying for the AP exams can be hard, but College Board has decided to give free classes to help students prepare. WTV's Pratham Shaw has the details.
Starting March 25th, the College Board will be providing free daily online review AP classes for the upcoming AP exams. More information can be accessed on the College Board website at apstudents.collegeboard.org. Sophomore Vyom Satya thinks this would be beneficial for the students.
So I think it's good that we're getting to take classes online because we can't take classes in school right now. So we can take them online and get the same instruction that we get in school, but instead we can do it at our own pace. I'm taking just WAP, and yeah, that's it.
Reporting for Wingspan TV, this is Pratham Shah.
With the use of Zoom being more common in the daily lives of students, one program is taking the opportunity to stay in touch. WTV's Walker Shippey has the story.
Despite the season's questionable durability, the baseball team has been hosting meetings on Zoom to stay in touch. At least twice a week, baseball coaches Scott McGarr and Michael Sapanik hold team meetings to discuss player health and collaborate on baseball-related topics. The team takes the time to go through bunt coverages and plate approaches as well as other sport-related themes. Although baseball is a major talking point, the bi-weekly meetings do a lot to keep the team together and connected.
So normally it's just like everyone gets on, we'll wait for everyone, not everyone's there at the same time, but they'll get on, and then there'll be like a greeting, like we'll talk a little bit, and then afterwards, like right after, like when everyone's on, like to get ready, Coach Shepard McGarr will have something planned, maybe Coach Shima or Houston, and they'll just like have something like that we'll have to talk about or do or just like discuss anyway. They may have separate things, but or like they can share their screen and show something to us. And then when we're done with all that, we'll wrap it up, and then we'll just talk about baseball or talk about life, and just because it's really more about, at this point in time, staying in touch with everyone and being like still being in the loop, what's happening, are we going to play baseball again, and stuff like that.
The team will continue to meet on Zoom in hopes that the season will return in some capacity. For WTV Sports, this is Walker Shippey.
WTV's Kirti Gumari displays how her day functions in quarantine.
After I wake up in the morning, I'll normally spend some time with my family, spend some time with my dog, and then I'll start doing work. Normally when I'm doing work, I'll FaceTime a friend, and we'll do the work together, and we'll just keep each other company. Because the hardest part about not being able to leave the house and not going to school is that I haven't seen my friends in a while. And the only in-person interaction I get is with my family, which isn't bad because when we do have school, I don't get to see them as often, but now that none of us are leaving the house, we get to just talk and hang out, which is really nice because we don't always get to spend time together. The other thing that's really nice about e-learning in general is that we get to do our work at our own pace, and the workload isn't as heavy. At least it wasn't this week. And since we get to do stuff at our own pace, we get to pick how much we want to do in each day and what we want to do each day, which is really nice. And teachers are also super helpful with just answering emails, and a lot of teachers that I have been using Zoom, which is really nice because you get to spend some face-to-face time with your teacher and just ask them questions and just understand what they expect you to do for the week. It's going to be really interesting to see just how the rest of the school year plays out, especially since we don't have STAR and the way AP tests are being taken has been changed for this year. So it's going to be interesting to see what we do when we get back.
Thanks, Kirti. On this week's edition of Real Talk, WTV's Sydney Andros asked students about COVID-19.
This is WTV's Sydney Andros with this week's edition of Real Talk, and today we're going to hit the homes and ask students about COVID-19.
How long do you think we will be in quarantine?
Honestly, I think that this is probably going to end up lasting. I have two opinions for it, either till our senior year, which would be after the summer, or it lasts till probably about midsummer, somewhere around that.
Probably the rest of the year. That's my guess.
How long do you think COVID-19 will be around?
Before May 14th, because that's my birthday.
How has the virus affected your life?
Well, I just got back from a trip from Europe, and so I can't really go anywhere for like 2 weeks because we're actually under quarantine. And it's been kind of boring.
It's made me more aware of sanitation habits of mine and more careful as I'm out in the world.
It's affected me in ways that, like, I can't really go out, and I also can't go to my job, which is, I mean, it's not like I need to have money, but it's like, that was something that kept me busy and, like, not being able to go to my friend's house. I also got into the gym very heavily before, but now I can't, and it's stressing me out, so.
Do you think quarantine is necessary?
Yes, because it will slow down, like, the contamination of corona, and I believe that it'll, like, fasten how long this lasts.
It depends. Because, like, if you don't have it, and, like, you like, your friends don't have it and stuff, then you shouldn't have to, like, stay away from them and stuff. But if, like, they do have it and you don't know, then it is necessary. I don't know. It depends.
Yes, but I think it should be taken in a different matter, and, like, it should be different because there's not a lot of people, like, listening to it. They're still going out. There's people still going to the parks, walking around. People are very close to each other, so I think different measurements need to be taken for this.
What is your whole outlook on COVID-19?
I'm not that worried about it. I mean, it'd be different if I was, like, older and stuff.
It was a fast-growing virus that has affected a lot of people really rapidly since it's a 1-to-3 ratio. But I believe that it's something that we can overcome.
I honestly never ever thought anything like this would happen to us. And every time we were, like, talk about this in, like, history and, like, something like this happened in the past, I was always like, this isn't going to happen to us. And honestly, I don't think we knew how to handle it. I feel like if the government had been more prepared, it probably would have led us to a different scenario.
With this week's edition of Real Talk, this has been WTV Sydney Andros.
Even at home, Wingspan is determined to keep the community up to date on all news and announcements. Follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. The deadline to submit lessons and activities is Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Virtual office hours are 1 to 3 p.m. on Monday and 9 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 3 p.m. on Tuesday through Friday. That's it for this special edition of the WTV Daily Update. I'm Cooper Ragle. Thanks for watching.